Hello everyone, Jolene here from Chill Lifestyle. Okay, so this week we're going to do something a little bit different. I don't know if I've done it before, but this is who is your life partner. Okay, so your life partner, it can be a twin flame, it can be a very high level soulmate. This is just so you can have some ideas. Again, this is a general reading. You're wanting something more specific, then you need to have a one-on-one reading with me. All the details will be in the description box if you are interested. I also have my TikTok channel for any of you that are interested to go and check out some videos over there. Right, so we've got 3 piles in front of us. I'm going to try and just get some personality types, initials. Remember, this is for entertainment purposes. Again, it can only be giving you an idea. I can't be describing every single person's life partner to the T. Okay, so for pile number 1, we have got the Akashic Tarot and the Bloodstone. For pile number 2, we have got the Angel Tarot and we have got the Moonstone. And for pile number 3, we've got the Inner Child Tarot and we have got the Green Aventurine. So choose the deck that you like, choose the stone that you like, and I will get into that pile now. Right, welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 1 with the Akashic Tarot deck and the Bloodstone. Right, so let's talk about your person. Now, again, please take whatever resonates. It's not all going to resonate with you. Just kind of take as much of the personality traits and hopefully you'll be able to have a bit of an idea that when you do meet them as to who they are. Let's just zoom out a little bit so you can see the cards. Okay. So your person is someone who is very much a leader. This is someone who is very intelligent. They maybe perhaps enjoy a lot of deep knowledge. The King of Scrolls is someone, I mean, it doesn't have to be obviously male, you can change the sexes. The King of Scrolls is someone who really enjoys knowing a lot of knowledge. With the Akashic Tarot deck that you've chosen, it could mean the fact that your person has a lot of wisdom. They may have been someone who has a lot of a very old soul and someone who has developed a lot of wisdom over the years. This is someone who has have a lot of leadership potential. They may be a really good boss, or if they don't have their own business, someone who has the potential to definitely grow within their work career life. This is someone who they may be ready to move somewhere, or they may be ready to kind of go forth in their world. It's almost like with 3 of Scrolls, it's almost like their ship is packed. It's ready to set sail. They heading towards happier places or happier shores within their life. It's also a card of 3 people, so it could be someone that's a definite team player, someone who enjoys working together as a team, and this could be, you know, everything within their life. Maybe there's 3 people that they have in their lives that are quite important to them. It could be their children, could be their family members, could be their friends. This could be someone that could possibly even be a good partnership, or someone that you could possibly even work with for some of you. Okay, there may be, this person could be your boss, or there could be someone that you might be able to, for some of you, work with this person. Okay, there may be opportunities where you guys can work together, as you could make quite a good team is what I'm getting. Okay, with the 6 of Roses, so this person may this could flip to 2 sides of the coin. This person may be someone who they might surrender when it comes to fights, or this person could be quite stubborn. Okay, so this could literally go onto 2 sides of the coin, because with the 6 of Roses, one side of a situation, this is kind of a bit of an impasse, because one side is not willing to change. The other side, however, is kind of putting up the flag as if to say, you know what, let's talk about it, let's work things out. But the other side is put their flags down as if to say, no, it's our way or the highway. So you've either got someone who is the my way or the highway kind of person, or you've got someone who's willing to work through situations. Okay, so you're going to have to, unfortunately, there could be two different kind of people here. So you either got someone who's really stubborn and don't really like to move much in their life, and then you've also got someone who's willing to negotiate and willing to work on things, or willing to see the other person's side of view. Okay, this is someone who has a lot of self-expression. Okay, they enjoy expressing themselves in some way or form. Either this person will, I mean, if you had to ask them what their desires are, I think this person would tell you exactly what they want. This person with the children card, like I said, they could have children in their lives, or they might love to express themselves in a creative way. They love using, I mean, it's quite funny because you've actually got house 5, and then the sun card, it says, corresponds to Leo and house and the 5th house. So very creative person, very self-expressive person, someone who maybe uses, you know, I'm also getting someone that uses their hands a lot when they're talking. This is someone who talks a lot. This is someone who they're very creative. With the children card, they might even enjoy, you know, like being with their inner child, you know. So whether it's coloring in or painting, or, you know, having fun in some way or form. We've got, you know, recreation, speculation, and personal freedom. So the personal freedom is really important to this person. You know, they are a team player, but they also enjoy, for example, maybe perhaps if it's a man, that they might still enjoy going fishing on the weekends with their buddies, or going and spending some time doing their stuff. So as much as they like to work together as a team, they also enjoy that little bit of freedom to go and find their own things. If they're artists, they might just enjoy spending time alone and painting in the quiet. Okay, so you can't, you know, if you're too possessive, then this person's not, the relationship's going to be, this is where maybe things could be a bit of an impasse, because this person's like, you know what, I need my personal freedom. I need to go and spend time with the girlies, or I need to go spend time with the boys. You know, doesn't have to be sitting at a pub flirting with others. It just sometimes means I just need a bit of boy time, you know, go spend time, have a drink, and, or go play a game of sports or whatever it is, and they just need that freedom. That's just their time. Okay, like we said, corresponds to Leo. So this person's quite brave, is what I'm getting. This person's successful. This person has a very individuality. So again, doesn't matter, like I said, there's definitely a sense of stubbornness in this person. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. It could just be, you know, this person is very confident in who they are. Okay, so maybe not be confident in everything, but who they are is something they're very confident about. So you're not going to change them, is what I'm getting, especially in the things like their beliefs. So if this person believes something, don't bother trying to change. I'm not saying that they're not able to change anything about themselves, but this person, the individuality is really important. So they really enjoy being who they are, and they may not be liked by other people because they don't follow how everyone else does it. Okay, they're a lion, they're a leader in their own rights, so they don't have to have other people's approval. They don't have to follow the crowd the way everyone else follows, is what I'm getting, because again, being individual is quite important. Illumination, well, again, you know, this person may have a really also we've got pride, you know, someone who's very proud. You know, they might have a little bit of a strong will and maybe a bit of a strong ego. As I said, it's definitely there, but they're very proud. You know, I'm seeing quite a proud person. They're proud of who they are. They're very protective of their people, you know, lions or lioness, very protective of their family, very protective of their friends. You know, this person likes to protect their own, is what I'm getting. So they're a leader, but at the same time, they're very protective. They've got a you can do it attitude. This person really and truly, there's no such thing as can't. As I said, I'm really getting someone who's quite confident. They may not always come across as confident, but they know that they can do what they needing to do. And so that's why they don't listen to other people, because, you know, why listen to people who have failed when this person really wants to succeed. So they're only interested in positive reinforcing or positive feedback. If it's going to be negative, this person's going to go, you know what, that's your opinion, that's awesome, I'm choosing not to follow your opinion. Again, we've got the freedom card. So again, this person likes to have that freedom. They like to have that freedom to express themselves. This is not someone you can lock up in a cage and sit them on a shelf. This person needs to be seen, needs to be heard. So don't try to undermine this person's ability to be heard and to be seen, okay? This person's very intuitive. So they have the sense of inner knowing, they have a gut feel. And that's why as well, that they kind of follow their gut feel. And they really believe very much in their gut feel. So when other people tell them, don't go down that road, this person's like, yeah, I think I am going to go down that road. Or this person might tell you not to go down that road. Generally, these are the kind of people you should listen to, because, again, something in their gut is telling them. If they say to you, don't do this, my gut feel is telling me there's something wrong. Obviously use your own intuition, but maybe hear them out and understand why they're feeling that way. Okay, we've got the invention. So this person, again, self-expression. This person has some form of way of self-expression. They could be quite creative, quite arty. This person may invent things. They might enjoy cooking, or they might enjoy photography or gardening, or they have many ways that this person could like to express themselves, whether it's even in computers or designing stuff, or maybe they just like to design logos, or they like to design pamphlets, or it can be anything, any music, invention. Well, it's more really about things that they can invent with their hands. It could be the fact that they're really good with their hands. Their hands-on approach is what I'm getting. I don't really so much get the music vibes, but it can be. I'm more getting the fact that this person can create with their hands. So, like I say, molding or clay or photography or cooking, baking, gardening, creating beautiful pieces, all kinds of crafts and arts, anything to do with that. Love yourself first. Well, I think this person, they might have had to learn, maybe they had people treat them so badly that this person's had to learn to love themselves first. It's the best thing, because if you know that this person has put themselves first, you know that they're not going to be a clinger on. And so it allows you both to have a sense of freedom. Someone who loves themselves first is not really going to go out there and cheat. They're not interested in going out there to get attention, because they've already given themselves the attention. So you need to understand, when they ask you for freedom, it's not because they're going out to flirt with other men or women or to get attention from somewhere else. They're actually just going out and they're doing their thing. So whether it's art, or whether it's, as I said, weekend with the boys or weekend with the girls, or going shopping or whatever, this person's sense of freedom comes from the fact that they've got a healthy self-esteem. And I say healthy, it's because they've worked on their stuff, okay, letting go of control issues. Maybe this person was a control freak and they're working on it. As I said, with the Amethyst Card, that they might have realized it in the past, that those control issues, maybe they try to control the people around them. Maybe you're the kind of person who tries to control the people around you, and this is maybe telling you need to love yourself first and let go of control issues, because people are not there for you to control. You have to have faith that if something's going to work out, it's going to work out. Your person's very spiritual, okay? Again, very wise, humility. This is someone who, again, with the crown chakra, spirituality, they perhaps like a lot of meditation, a lot of time alone. They might use that spirituality in order to do art, healers, meditation, anything like that, okay? Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. I think this person's very honest, okay? I think, again, everything they say to you, even if they come to you and say something that's a little bit harsh or a little bit nasty, everything, their intentions are all truthful and honest. So this is the kind of person, if you ask for something from them, or you ask them what they're wanting or what they're needing from you, everything's going to come via truth and integrity. Okay, this is someone who is extremely honest. Honesty is essential. So if you're honest with them, they're going to be honest back. It's just one of those things. I'm kind of getting one of those, I'll treat you how you treat me. So if you treat me with respect and with honesty and love and admiration, I'm going to treat you with honesty, respect, love, and admiration. For some of you, you know this person already. You already know this person, and this could be a secret admirer of yours, or you could have a secret crush on them, or maybe you both crushing on each other and none of you have come forward. Appreciation. Every moment is an opportunity to grow and find love. So, you know, again, we all just want to be appreciated. We want to know that what we've done is worthwhile. We want to know that that the love we've given is coming back. And I really believe, you know, obviously this is your soul person, your soul partner. So this is the person you're supposed to be spending your time with, your life with, be married to, for example. So let's get a few initials. Now again, if you don't see that your person's initials, don't be upset. I'm sure there's something in here for you. Star signs, I don't really like to go down the star sign route, but we do possibly have either water signs or we have earth signs. We've also got Leo, so it's a little bit of fire. But I don't really like to bring it down to that because again, you know. So these are first, middle, last names of your person that you're dealing with. So first one out, we have got G, we have got an E, we have got an S, an O, and a B. And I'm going to go the last one for pile number 1. We have got an M, another E, and another B. So they've possibly definitely got E's in their names. Maybe they've got quite a few E's in their names. Could be first name or within their name a lot of E's, maybe B's. An S, an O, a G, and an M. So again, last name, this could be an M or it could also be a W. I don't know. Anyway, first name, last name, take whatever resonates. That's what I have for you, pile number 1. Hopefully this explains who this person is. Hopefully you get a good idea of who this person when you meet them. I will chat to you soon. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 2 with the Angel Tarot and the Moonstone. Okay, so the person that is your soul partner is someone with the Magician card. This is someone who is quite magical. We have got someone who is perhaps, maybe they're a really good manifester. This is someone who perhaps believes a lot in the power of the law of attraction. This is someone who understands the magic within life, or they understand what needs to happen within this world. Things might come to them pretty easily, or maybe it seems like things comes to this person pretty easily. And if it doesn't, this person, it's because they make it happen. So they're quite determined. This is someone who has gone through something very difficult. This is someone who has had maybe perhaps recovering from some form of addiction. They may have just had like a lot of pain or a lot of things go wrong in their lives, and that might be something that they perhaps have had to deal with in their life. They just could have had a lot of loss, and they've kind of had to work on things getting better in their life, and maybe that's why they've got the Magician. This person has had to learn through their pain and through their heartache on how to make things better for themselves. This person's obviously gathered a lot of strength. They've had to release a lot of judgment, and forgiveness because of, again, the things that they've gone through. And so they've worked very hard on building up their strength, building up their courage in order to move on from all these past situations, and in order to bring about a lot more for themselves now. With the house 9 of life, this person's, likes, or maybe perhaps a lot of philosophical talks or subjects. This person could be a mentor. They could travel quite a lot. They're very wise. This person, their religion might be quite important to them. They like to look at the future and the big picture. And even if they're not extremely religious, they could just maybe enjoy those kind of talks, or they could be have a lot of a spiritual sense or spiritual ideas. We've got Scorpio here. They don't have to be a Scorpio. It just, the words are desire. They could be have water within their chart or Scorpio within their chart, and you'll only know that if you had to look at their charts. This is a person who is one of a mystery, okay? They're quite intense. This person is quite magnetic, and that's also what I'm getting, the Magician, you know, quite a magnetic person. You know, people are drawn to this person because of this, perhaps this mystery about them, or there's something about them that people are like, this is interesting. The Therapist, again, we had mentor and therapist. So this person, perhaps maybe they try to help heal people because they understand what they've gone through. Now they want other people to understand how to get the strength to get over what they're going through. This person is quite a good investigator, so you know they'll look at things quite deeply, especially since they've been hurt before or gone through quite a lot. They now know to look into things a little bit harder. An agent of change, so definitely a lot of change has had to happen, and I think it's after some kind of massive pain that they've had to go through. With the Amethyst card there, again, you know, we have got this spiritual, perhaps they look at their behavioral patterns, maybe something that's changed a lot within their lives, and psychic abilities. So this person has got a lot of psychic abilities. We've got the Moonstone there, so again, this person's got a deep sense of, look, we've got 2 words of mystery, intuition. So yeah, there might be something, again, that maybe when you first meet this person, it's like things are not on the surface. So what you have to kind of get to know this person to really get to know who they are. There might be, you know, I'm kind of getting someone who is quite stern looking perhaps, or they come across as maybe not so friendly in the beginning, and you know, you eventually have to break through the barriers to really get to know this person, because I think they're trying to analyze you. You know, they're trying to figure out who you are and whether you are worth giving their time to. This person's quite abundant, okay? They've got quite a bit of money, perhaps, or they're abundant, you know, maybe they just see, because they believe so much in the universe and that the universe will give it to them. This person may just have a lot of abundance. Doesn't have to be money. It can be abundance of good friends, abundance of comforting home and you know, creature comforts kind of things, abundance of happy families. You know, abundance comes in many way or form. They've just got abundance of opportunities that are around them. You know, this person finds things, you know, and that's where the abundance can be. It doesn't have to be actual money. You know, someone can have a lot of abundance in their life. This person likes their personal freedom, perhaps. This person likes to have their freedom. You know, they might enjoy, it's just very similar to pile number 1. This person just enjoys to have maybe perhaps time with their friends, time away, time to do their own stuff. They don't always like to be, so, you know, in your circle or in your company. This person just likes to have a little bit of time, especially if they're intuitive. They maybe, or, you know, with faith, they might need that time to work on their growth, or maybe just to read, or, you know, to do things that maybe you don't always like or don't quite understand, but they just need that freedom. So you needing just to understand that that's not you that they want to be away from. They're just needing that freedom. This person may work, we've got the risk card here, so they maybe do something that's quite risky. They could literally be maybe an insurance broker or a risk assessor or something, but they could do something that makes them feel quite free, like they maybe like a little bit of danger. It's a little bit risky what they do, but they enjoy that taking the risks in life. Or they just take a lot of risks, as in they take on projects or opportunities that could be quite risky to others, but this person enjoys that. It's almost, again, that freedom or that sense of, you know, they could be quite rigid in many things in their life, but when it comes to their career, they kind of like that, I don't know, living on the edge. With the shadow card here, this person with the shadow card, they still have a bit of the shadow side. This is maybe why they had some kind of addictions in the past. You know, I mean, it could be anything from having a bit of a temper or dealing with some shadow work that needs to still be worked on. Okay, so even though this person's probably done a lot of their work on their shadow side, they might still have that. And it could be anything from, you know, having quite a bad temper to saying things that they don't mean at times because they're still dealing with some childhood inner wounding. Okay, this person still has a lot of faith and they trust a lot in the situation. They trust that they are guided in certain situations, but this person pays a lot of attention to the red flags. Okay, so they look for red flags in people. They might judge people before they get to know them because they feel like they've picked up on a red flag. And because they're intuitive, other people might go, I don't know why you're just being so cautious here. And they're going because they pick up on other people's red flags, and they got using their intuition, and something is off about the person and they pick it up. And let their friends help you. Well, maybe they ask and accept for others. Maybe they do look for support within their friends. Maybe their friends are quite a lot of support to them and help them quite a lot as well. Okay, so this is obviously just the fun part. We do a, as I said, we do have Scorpio, but we don't really have to be. We've got air signs possibilities. We've got also Leo with the Strength card. So there's possible of any one of those. But let's have a look at possible letters. We've got G. We've got X. Maybe it's one of your X's. Got another G. It's weird. So this could be surname, middle name, first name, something within their name that's quite clear when it sounds, the sounds of something. We've got another X. We've got an M. Another X. So this could definitely be one of your X's. And we've got an N and we've got an O. Okay, so I think that's kind of enough. That's what I have for pile number 2. I'll chat to you soon. Hello, welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 3, the Inner Child deck and the Green Adventure. Okay, so let's describe your soul partner. So your soul partner is someone who is pretty happy, okay? Someone who, with the 10 of Cups, they may maybe just really enjoy life with the rainbows, quite a joyous, happy person. Someone who likes to find happiness in all ways of their life. So this is someone who maybe enjoys nature. They may enjoy the finer foods, or they enjoy luxuries. They just, 10 of Cups is really having a lot of things that fills their cup. Okay, so they find joy in plenty of different things. Okay, so this is not a boring person. Let's start it like that. Okay, this is someone whom, with Hansel and Gretel, this is also the Lovers card, so that's again reiterating the fact that this person is your soulmate, maybe part of your soul group. You may have perhaps dated this person many times in the past, which is why you keep reuniting. Okay, this is also a card of feeling like this person's family. So maybe when you're together, the 10 of Cups is also that one of family, someone who you can create a family with. The 10 of Cups, the original 10 of Cups is that of, it's got a rainbow in the distance, it's got a mommy, a daddy, the babies, and the little doggy in the house in the distance as well. So it's someone who you can create, all your wishes fulfilled and more with this person. Hansel and Gretel, I'm getting someone who you can have family with, someone who you can have children with. This is someone who maybe enjoys children, and maybe they enjoy spending time with children. This is someone who is really, feels like your best friend is what I'm getting. Someone who really feels like your best friend. You can spend a lot of time with this person. You may enjoy the same things, going for walks, cooking together, etc., etc. Okay, but the Magician card there, again, this person's, different deck, same as pile number 2, but someone who's quite, quite good at manifesting. In fact, no, this is not the Magician. I'll take it back. This is the Wizard. This is actually the Hierophant. I do apologize. Wrong. It is the Wizard. So again, we have got a lot of magical qualities about this person. But the Hierophant, this is someone who is quite traditional. This is someone who perhaps is quite spiritual. Maybe they've got old traditional values is what I'm getting. Okay, so it could be old spiritual values, so in other words, old religions. They maybe perhaps are quite religious and they stick very much by their religion, or this is someone who perhaps likes to read a lot and they like to have a lot of wisdom, and so they spend a lot of time, especially with the long head. It takes me back to anything that's has a lot of knowledge, a lot of they've obtained a lot of situation, a lot of stars, wizardry, people who really come down from the stars, perhaps star seeds, or people who have really got a lot of knowledge. Beards often tells you of a wise old man. So they could be a lot older than you, perhaps, have a lot of gray in their hair. Doesn't have to be, but this is someone who, as I said, very traditional. So they stick to old school values, old school ways of doing things. Basically that. Okay. It could be the fact that this person could also be something in higher learning. So they could be perhaps a teacher. They could be, but maybe perhaps a professor, is what I'm also getting. Okay, so we've got the house 6, so mastery. They like to be the masters in their life and within their realm. Okay, also with the wizard, that's the Hierophant, and the Hierophant's the master. He's the higher learning, the higher teacher, the higher court, whatever it is. And so this person likes to master things within their lives, so whether it's got to do with health or healing, or whether it's got to do with pets, their rituals, their practice. So this could be rituals within their life. Maybe they're quite traditional and that's where they do certain things and they have set rituals within their life. They may like to put their mastery to practice. So whatever they do, this person could be I'm getting a bit of a perfectionist. It's got to be perfect or not at all. They like to master their skills. I've got someone who's perhaps got a degree or higher degree as well. Definitely someone who's very educational, very educated. They read a lot, that kind of thing. This person, they like to master their work and their service to others. Okay, I have got Scorpio. Now it doesn't have to be Scorpio. This is just the how to describe them. Again, mystery. The wizard's also quite mysterious. So what is there on the surface, Scorpios don't look poisonous on the surface, but they've got that poisonous tail. It means that, what I look like and what I am is two different things, and I can always whiplash you, and I think those are quite poisonous as well. So there's a lot of mystery in this person. You may not understand them, because one minute they are quite strict, and then the next minute they're playing and spending a lot of time with children, for example. They're quite intense. Okay, I'm also getting that intense, like they might have quite intense stares. Like when they look at you, they don't just look at you, they stare at you, like they're looking deep into your soul. Even that wizard, if you look at how that wizard's looking, I'll bring the card out so you can see. It's like this intense stare, like I'm watching you. I'm really getting really intense eyes and really intense stare. They're quite magnetic. Again, even like with a wizard, magical. People are drawn to this person quite a lot because of their, magnetism. This person could be a therapist. They could definitely help other people. As I said, an agent of change, an investigator. They could be a private investigator, or they're just someone who investigates a lot. That's why they've got this intense gaze or this intense stare. They're trying to figure out who you are, what you're about. Agent of change, well, this person is possible. They might be quite stubborn, but they are also possible to look at change. We've got Sun here, illumination, growth, and God energy. Sometimes they might have a little bit of that God energy, so that, it's like kind of almost like a I just know kind of thing. Might be a little bit pompous, might, kind of one of those, this is the way that I live and I know best because, I've got all this knowledge, and so therefore that's where I am. I'm believing that they are quite, a little bit vain, not necessarily with their looks. They could, still have insecurities, but yeah, look, someone who's got a lot of growth. So they don't like things in their life without growth. Growth is really important. And like I say, just having a lot of illumination around them, the same thing, very magnetic. Honeymoon, this person perhaps likes to travel quite a lot. They enjoy time together. Maybe you and this person will go on holidays quite a lot, and it feels like honeymoon when you guys are together. I really feel like that when you guys are together, it feels like a honeymoon. Okay, the relationship is just one of, it's got this magnetic pull. Like when you're together, things like, I'm sensing things like, feels like this chemistry, this fireworks that kind of go off. It's like when you touch each other, it's just that magnetic attraction straight away. You can't get enough of each other. It's intense. Okay, You've got a really intense relationship, really intense energies. It's like just looking at each other. There's one look and you guys know, you just know what the other person needs from you or wants from you. And it can be quite scary at the same time, because deep down inside, you just know each other's energies. You can read each other so well. And again, just the time together, it is really happy. I'm really getting someone who you enjoy spending time with at all times. The love making, it's intense, it's fantastic, and you guys really feel the energy of each other, and you feed off of each other's energies. They know what you're wanting to do to them, and vice versa. Again, perhaps a lot of travel between you and this person. You just really enjoy celebrating life in all ways. As I said, chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So definitely, there's something to do with the hands. It's almost like when you guys touch hands, or when you hold hands, again, there's this magnetic chemistry that's just sparks. It's like you can't explain it to other people, but there's just this, again, I'm really getting something to do with the hands here. When you touch each other, it's like you send chemistry through your body or through their body. The chemistry here is wild, it's passionate. This person may feel very judged. Okay, there may be someone who has been judged harshly within their life. Maybe they feel like they're under the microscope all the time. Maybe they feel like people are always watching them. It could be, they have a certain standard to obtain, especially with the Hierophant card there. So maybe, for example, they come from a very strict upbringing, very strict parents, very strict religion. And so the expectations of where they need to be in life is so much higher than most of us will see. So this person doesn't feel like they're good enough unless they are at the top of their game. So unless they are wealthy, or unless they are doing really well in their career, they really, really feel like people are judging them. This person might also judge other people quite harshly. They might call people names, or they misunderstand other people because their values are so strong that they don't understand why other people act the way they do. And so a lot of name calling, maybe, it doesn't have to be, but you might find because they've been so judged harshly, they judge other people. So this is the way we have to be, and we have to go and spend time in this way. And we need to be religious, and we need to do this at home, and this is how you meant to, it's just everything is quite, I don't want to say high and mighty, again, a bit of God energy there, but it's very much this is the way it has to be. So I'm getting quite a bit of stubborn, one-sided way of, I've done this my whole life, and so therefore you must be wrong. Okay, so I might be wrong, but that's what I'm picking up. Definitely a leader. This is someone who wants to climb up in their life. They like to take people with them, though. It's not like they're selfish. This person has a lot of leadership skills and abilities. We could have also, with the peace stuff, this person likes to have quite a peaceful life. They like to bring peace to a situation. So that's, as I said, they're a leader. People follow them. They don't follow other people. Again, this person's quite intelligent, and so people do generally want to follow them because they just seem to feel like they know the way. They know where they want to go. Right, so we do have the fertile card. This person could be quite fertile. It's also the card of saying that, this person may be fertile as in everything in their life feels like they can expand it. They see the expansions in everything. You want to build a house, this person has seen the end result. You want to build a family, this person can see the end result. This person wants to build a business, they can see the fertility. This person is very fertile, okay? They could physically be very fertile. It's a feminine, she could be very fertile. But I think it's just their mind is very fertile. They see everything in a fertile way. They can literally make lemonade out of lemons, because they can see things that maybe other people don't. If you've got a problem, this person can probably find solutions very quickly, because they see everything as the possibility of growth. Okay, it could mean that when you do meet this person, things might be very much in the fertile stages, and that means it will need time to grow, because maybe this person again, maybe even judges you or judges the situation a little bit harshly, so they need proof before they are able to actually move forward. Drink more water. I think that this person likes to be quite healthy. They might like exercises. They may like, you know, to get out into nature quite a lot. Water is very much like they probably have a lot of deep running emotions. You may not see it on the surface because, as you can see, this person looks very serious. So maybe on the outside they've got a bit of a serious gaze or very serious look. I'm even seeing with that face there, you know, it's like this person may not look very friendly when you look at them because they've got this real posh posture look. You know, it's not this friendly big smiley person. It's more like this, again, strong gaze. So on the outside they look quite hard, but on the inside they're quite romantic and quite emotional. This is also the fact that this person could be very healthy. Okay, they like to drink water, they like to maybe they like swimming, maybe they like to be in the ocean or like to be near water quite a lot. But I really have a feeling this person likes, you know, to be healthy. It's really important for them, their health. It's really important for them to be in nature. You know, it's like a mind, body, spirit. They understand the importance of flushing toxins out of their life, flushing toxins out of their body. You know, maybe they just love to drink water. We've also got your miracles and blessings, and I think that's exactly it. Everything has a gift. This person sees everything in a fertile life. They see that everything in their life is a miracle and a blessing. They might feel like you are a miracle and blessing, but they see like life is a gift to them. They just see all the possibilities within life. The number 13 is important, or may be important. I've also got 46, so there could be ages 46, 51 perhaps as well. So I didn't actually say that for the other pile, so for some unknown reason feels like this pile needed to hear that. Okay, so I'm going to get possible initials. Again, don't take this as, you know, this is serious. This could be how their name sounds, you know, it's like CHs, or, you know, things that sounds a certain way, or this is middle name, first name, middle name, last name. Okay, so for pile number 3, what is a possible name or surname? So we have got an M or a W. Okay, we have got, this is possibly one of your exes. We have got an E, we have got a K, we've got an S, we've got a G. Something says, let's just go one more time. And we've got a V. So first name, middle name, and last name. That is what I have for you. Like I say, it doesn't have to be, yeah, it could be some kind of sounds or anything within the names. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile number 3. I hope this makes sense to you, and I will chat to you soon.